Hi there. It has been a while. It's been a while, but I'm excited to bring you this video today. If you're watching this video, that means this project ended successfully. I recreated another Donna Summer look. I recreated the album cover for her 4 Seasons of Love album. And y'all, I was sitting on the moon. Like I was literally sitting on the moon. This album is called 4 Seasons of Love. It consists of 4 actual songs that are like 7 minutes long, representing each season: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And there's a couple reprises in there, and it is altogether a beautiful album that she put together about love and the seasons that they go through. Y'all, she's literally sitting on the moon. I had to do this as an admirer of the moon myself. Oh my God, please tell me you can see that. That is the moon. That is, oh my God, you can't even see it. Oh, I need to drive. That's the moon. Oh my God. I love looking up at the moon, and so I had to do this look. But I couldn't be simple with it. You know me, I have to be a little bit extra, and I had to actually make the moon glow. Ultimately, that made this project probably one of the most dangerous projects I think I've ever done. So, when I thought about this project, I found this behind the scenes picture. Not even quite sure how they did this. If you have any idea how they took this photo, please let me know. And I can't quite figure out. I know it's like a backdrop, but she's sitting in something. I couldn't figure it out. So what I did was, I took 3 large cardboard trifolds from Michael's. I actually taped the cardboard cutouts together, and then I traced and I kind of freehand drawed, and then I cut out what kind of made a moon shape. It was a little rough. It took me a few tries, but I was able to successfully create that crescent moon. And then I, just being someone who does not like measuring, I assumed that if I get 32 feet of LED lights, that I would be able to cover this huge moon that was able to fit me, which I'm like 5'9", so go do the math on that one, because I surely didn't. But I tried covering the moon with these LED lights, thinking that 32 feet was going to be enough. And it actually just covered the border of this moon, as you can see. That was day 1 of this project. This project took me almost 2 months to finish, to complete. Because quickly after this, I had to order more LED lights. And the more LED lights I ordered, the more nervous I got. And please, don't judge me, electricians and professionals, because I should not have done this. The way that I was folding and bending these LEDs, you should not try this at home. Never do this. For this project, I ordered a total of 10 reams of these LED lights. Each one was 32 feet, so let's do the math on that. Hold on, let's do the math. Gosh, 32 times 10, good Lord, Victoria. So it turns out this project actually needed 320 feet of LED lights, not 32 feet. So at this point, I mean, I'm just ordering LED strips as they come. I'm adding it onto this moon. It's adhering to cardboard, and then I had the idea, because obviously you can see the lines of the LED strips. So also from Michael's, I got this sort of like transparent kind of blurry paper. It was also the size of a poster board paper. I got several of those, was able to again cut that in the shape of the moon and tape it together, and that kind of diffused the light a little bit. So it worked. It ended up working, but as I was adding these LED strips on, I mean, I was testing it out. I had power strips everywhere, extension cords everywhere. It was awful. Please don't do this at home. And after a while, I got extremely anxious, because I would turn on, the more LED strips I added, I would turn on this moon, and it was just getting so warm and so hot to the touch. I was just freaking out, because I was like, what if this starts a fire? What if this sparks? What if this burns? What if it melts? I just could not handle. My anxiety was like through the roof. Someone gave me the great idea to not film it standing up, but to film it laying on the ground. So I propped it up with a few boxes that I got from Michael's as well. I laid the moon down on the ground. I put the little diffusing layer over top of it. I was able to kind of sit in it. I also used the bed sheet as the backdrop, and that worked out so much better in bringing this project to life. I had my dad help me with this one. I usually shoot my own looks, but my dad needed to help me because if something were to happen, if one of these things were to spark or to burn or something, I had to be able to unplug them all 10 outlets. I didn't trust myself to do that alone by myself with my camera. It was safer to have parental supervision with this. So I had my dad help me, and the results turned out great. So what we decided to do was I would plug all of them up, we would snap a couple photos, I would unplug them all, and then we would kind of reevaluate, assess the photos, see if we got the shot, and then we would let the lights cool down, and then we would plug them back up and do it again. I think we did that a total of 3 or 4 times until we got the shot we wanted, and I could not be more happy with the results. So here they are. So yeah, y'all, this was terrifying for me. I am not and will never do something like this again. Probably not. Even though I loved the result and it made me feel that much closer to Donna Summer. All in all, I'm happy with the result. I will never do this again. I am chucking this moon down the hill because it scares me and I can't bear to look at it anymore. Sorry this wasn't a tutorial. I just wanted to kind of explain this project since I didn't get an actual video of me with the moon. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my photo, my recreation. All right, till next time, bye.